Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels D Maths 4024. We also call this Mathematics Syllabus D. Today we have set our hearts to solve paper 1, and the paper 1, the time allowed for the paper 1 is 2 hours. Calculator is not allowed in this paper. So let's start today's paper. Here we go. May-June 2015, 1-2 paper. This paper belongs from the Zone 2. Question number 1 is coming up on your screen. Question number 1, part A, he says evaluate. And we have 1.3 plus 2.9. And the whole thing divided by 0.2. So first of all, in the numerator, we have this addition. So we will add them. And so we will add 1.3 plus 2.9. So it will be 4.2 and divided by 0.2. So I will remove the decimals. So you will have 42 multiplied 10. 2 multiplied 10 is in the denominator. So 10 and 10 will be cancelled. 42 divided by 2, that's 21. So 21 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 1, it's B part. Evaluate. 2 whole 1 by 4 multiply 1 by 5. Here we have two fractions which are multiplying with each other. 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So 9 by 4 multiply 1 by 5. So the numerator will multiply with the numerator, the denominator will multiply with the denominator. So you will have 9 divided by 20. 9 divided by 20 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 2, he says, write these numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. We have 13 by 20, 0.7, 7 by 12, 0.64, 8, 5 by 8. So we have to arrange them. So 13 by 20, that is divide up numerator denominator both with the 2, you get 6.5 by 10. That is 0.65. 0.7 is 0.7. 7 by 12, if you actually divide it, you will get 0.583. 0.64 is 0.64. 5 divided by 8, that is 0.625. So you see 0.583 is the smallest. Then you have 0.625. Then you have 0.64. And then you have 0.65. Then you have 0.7. So we will arrange them. When you arrange them, you write the original fractions. So it will be 7 by 12, 5 by 8, 0.64, 13 by 20, 0.7. 7 by 12, 5 by 8, 0.64, 13 by 20, and 0.7. This is the solution, how I have done this. This division is little difficult, but you can do it. Okay. It's a 2 marks question. Question number 3. He says, the diagram shows a trapezium with lengths in centimeters. The area of the trapezium is 120 centimeters square. Find the value of the B. You know the formula for the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. The area is 120 centimeters square. So we just apply the formula. So here we go. Area is equal to 1 by 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. 1 by 20 equals to 1 by 2 into 12 into B plus 4B. So it will be 1 by 20 equals to 6 into 5b. So it will be 120 equals to 30b, and b will be equals to 120 divided by 30, and the value of the b will be 4. The value of the b will be 4. That's right. This is the solution. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. That is question number 4. A bag contains red counters, blue counters, and yellow counters. There are 60 counters in the bag. The probability that a counter taken at random from the bag is red is 2 by 5. The probability that a counter taken at random from the bag is blue is 5 by 12. How many yellow counters are in the bag? So because there are only 3 colors and the probability for the red and the blue is given, and we want to find out the counters which are yellow. So I can calculate the probability for the yellow. So here I have done a different method. The probability of the red is 2 by 5. The total is 60. So I can calculate how many reds are there. 2 by 5 into 60. That will be 2 into 12, and that will be 24. The blue, their probability is 5 by 12. So 5 by 12 multiply 60, that will be 5 into 5, that's 25. Now total there are 60 counters, and red are 24, blue are 25. So how many will be yellow? That will be 60 minus 24 minus 25. That is 60 minus 49, and that will be 11. 11 is the right answer, sir, and this is question number 4. Fariza travels from London to Astana. The time in Astana is 5 hours ahead of the time in London. So when it is 10 o'clock in London, the local time in Astana is 1500. She flies from London to Moscow, and then from Moscow to Astana. The flight leaves London at 12:25 and takes 4 hours to reach Moscow. Fariza waits 4 whole 1 by 2 hours in Moscow for the flight to Astana. She arrives in Astana at 5:25 local time. How long did the flight from Moscow to Astana takes? And it's a 2 marks question, a typical question on the time. So try to understand this. Okay. So when the flight take off from the London, it is 12:25 in London. So what will be the time in Astana? Astana time is 5 hours ahead of London time. So when the flight takes off from the London, the time in Astana will be 17:25. Then the journey takes 4 hours, and the flight lands in Moscow. So in 17:25, if you add 4 hours, you will get 21:25. So when the flight landed in Moscow, the time in Astana will be 21:25. Then she waited in Moscow for 4 hours and 30 minutes, 4 whole 1 by 2 hours. So it means in 21:25, you will add 4 hours and 30 minutes. So that will be 25:55. Then the flight from there, from Moscow, it flies and it lands in Astana. And in the Astana, the local time in Astana when the flight landed there is 5:25 of the morning. So because this time has gone into the next day, so we will add 24 in it, 24 hours in it. So it will become 29:25. So it's time in Astana because it's the next day, 29:25. So the question is how much time the flight took from Moscow to Astana. So the time of the flight will be, this is the arrival time and this is the departure time. From 29:25, I will subtract 25:55. So from 25, you cannot subtract 55. So I will borrow 1 hour from here. So it will become 28 hours. When hours will be added into minutes, it will be 60 minutes added there. So 25 plus 65, that will 25 plus 60, that will be 85. And from 85 subtract 55, you will have 30. From 28 subtract 25, you will have 3. So the flight from Moscow to Astana took 3 hours and 30 minutes. The basic trick in this question is that I have converted all the times into Astana time. And this is how this question has been, the solution of this question has been possible. It's a little tricky question. 3 hours 30 minutes, the flight took 3 hours 30 minutes is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Hopefully you understand. It's a very tricky question. Question number 6. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of 29.3 square, and that will become 30. 29 can be written as 30. And 2.04, that will be 2, multiply 0.874, that will be 0.9. And then you can easily do the calculation. So 30 square divided by 2 divided by 0.9. So it will be 900 multiplied 10 divided by 2 divided by 9. So it will be 100 multiplied 10 divided by 2, and that will be 1000 divided by 2, and that will be 500. So my answer is 500. 500 is the right answer, sir. Question number 7. Y is inversely proportional to the square of x. Given that y is 24 and the x of y is inversely proportional to the square of the x. Hopefully you understand. So from here, y is proportional 1 by x square. Y will be equals to k by x square. Y is 24 and x is 2. So 24 equals to k divided by 2 square. So k will be equals to 24 into 4. And the k will be equals to 96. So the formula will become y equals to 96 by x square. Now, their question is, what will be the value of the y when the x is 8? Okay. So y will be equals to 96 divided by 8 square. So y will be equals to 96 by 64. You can simplify this. Y is equals to 96 by 64. This is the solution. You can simplify it if you want. Question number 8. The Venn diagram shows set A, B, and C. List the elements of A union B. A part is find A union B. A union B means all the members which are in the circle of A and in the circle of B. And just one thing you will not do, that is you will not repeat any member. So if you look at that carefully, here you will have P, Q, S, T, R, and U. Okay. P, Q, R, S, T, U. So that's the list. P, Q, R, S, T, U. P, Q, R, S, T, U. That's the list. Then he says B complement intersection C. B complement intersection C. B complement means you have to remain outside the circle B and common with the C. So outside the B, the common with the C is this thing. Okay. And here we have only one member and its name is V. And S is also there. Yeah. S is also there. Because that is also that portion. Okay, so that members will be S and V. S and V. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 9. He says, write 0.000000521 in the standard form. So here I will move my decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps to the right. So my standard form, the standard form will become 5.21 expo minus 6. 5.21 expo minus 6. This number here, it must be more than 1 less than 10. 5.21 expo minus 6 is the right answer, sir. Question number 9, it's B part. Giving your answer in the standard form, evaluate 6 expo 7 multiply 5 expo minus 3. So 6 will multiply with the 5, that will be 30. When the 10 raised to power 7 will multiply with the 10 raised to power minus 3, it will become 10 raised to power 4. So here we go. 30 expo 4, but I told you this number here, it must be more than 1 and less than 10. So it's 30. So I will move its decimal 1 step to the left. So the power will be added. Power of the 10 will be added here. So it will become 3 expo 5. 3 expo 5 is the right answer, sir. Question number 10. These two triangles are congruent. The lengths are in centimeters, correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. Find the value of the P and the Q. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. So here you have 5.6. Here you have 5.6. Here this angle is 41. So this angle will be also how much? 41. Okay. So this angle will be 62. And opposite to the 62, you will have 5.1 because they are congruent. And what will be this third angle? How much will be this third angle? We can find out. From 180 subtract 41 and 62, you will get this angle. So that will be the Q. And the P will be between the 62 and this angle Q here. This is Q angle. And that means 3.8. So this will be how much? It is already given to us in the statement of the question that these two are congruent to each other. You don't have to prove that they are congruent. Just have to use this. So the P will be 3.8 because that is between the 62 and the Q angle. 62 and the Q angle, 3.8. So P value will be 3.8 and the Q value I can easily find out. So here you see I have corrected the orientation. So the P will be 3.8 and the Q will be Q plus 62 plus 41 equals to 180. And the Q will be equals to 180 plus 103. And I have, by mistake, I have written here. This word is minus. Okay, this is a mistake. It was minus. Okay. 180 minus 103, so that will be 77. 77. That's it. 3.8 and 77. Okay. That is question number 11. The diagram shows the line y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay. The point P has the coordinates of A, comma B. So A is X and B is Y, where A and B are both positive integers. Okay. The value of A and B satisfy the inequalities. So this is basically X less than 2, Y less than 7, and Y is greater than 2x plus 1. Here the A means X and the B means Y. Write down all the possible coordinates of the P. The point P has the coordinates of this, where A and B are both positive integers. Okay. So I will draw these lines. This line is basically X equals to 2. This line is Y equals to 7. And this line here, this is Y equals to 2x plus 1. So I will draw these three lines on this grid, and then according to these inequalities, I will check what is the area bounded by them. So here you can see I have drawn this line. This is X equals to 2. I have drawn this line, Y equals to 7. Okay, and this line was already drawn there. Now, according to these inequalities, because this is a less than 2, X less than 2, so the area is on the left side of this vertical line. Here you have B less than 7 or Y less than 7, so you will remain below this line because the crocodile's back is towards the Y. So you will remain below this line. So you have to remain on the left side of this line. You have to remain below this line. And in this line, Y is greater than 2x plus 1. B is greater than 2a plus 1. Because crocodile's mouth is towards Y or B, so that means that the area is above this line. So you have to remain above this line. So the shaded area between these lines is this one. Okay, so which I have already shaded. So their question is, write down the possible values of the P. And P has integer coordinates. So it will be 1, which are inside this. So the points who has the integer coordinates is 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. All other points here, they do not have integer coordinates. So it will be 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 4. These are the points which are inside that area and have integer coordinates. 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 4. So hopefully you understand this question. Okay. Umar, question number 12. Umar has a pack of number cards. He picks these 5 cards. Okay. -2, -4, -2, 4, and 1. Write down the mod of the 5 numbers. Mod is that number which is most repeated. The most repeated number here is -2. So the mod will be -2. So the mod is -2. Question number 12, it's B part. He takes another card from the pack if the mean of the 6 numbers is -1. Write down what number did he pick. So these are the 5 numbers, and he picked another card whose number we don't know, but we know the mean score of the 6 numbers is -1. So how you find the mean of 6 numbers? You add up all the 6 numbers and you divide it with the 6, and that is equals to -1 because the mean is -1. So -4 plus -2 plus -2 plus 1 plus 4 plus x, and whole thing divided by 6 equals to -1. So you have -4 -2 -4 -2, that will be -8, plus 1, it will be -7, plus 4, it will be -3. So you have -3 plus x equals to -6. X will be equals to -6 plus x, and x will be equals to -3. So the 6th number they have chosen, that is -3. -3 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then we have, if the difference between the highest and the lowest of the 6 numbers is 12, what are the 2 possible numbers he could have picked? So these are the numbers, and he has chosen a 6th number. And so we will arrange these numbers. These numbers will be -4, -2, -2, 1, and 4. So if this is the largest number, this 4, and the difference between the largest number and the smallest number is 12, and 4 is the largest number. So from 4, 12, subtract 12, you will get -8. So the 6th number is -8. If this -4 is the smallest number out of those 6 numbers, then in this -4 add 12, because the difference between the largest and the smallest number is 12. So if the smallest number is -4, then the largest number will be -4 plus 12, and that will be 8. -4 plus 12, that will be 8. It's a little tricky question, the little tricky part. -8, 8. This is not easy at all. It's a star question. Okay. Here we go. Question number 13. Express 60 as a product of its prime factors. Okay. So we will prime factorize 60. So 2 divided by 60, that's 30. 2 divided by 30, that's 15. 3 divided by 15, that's 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 60 is equals to 2 square multiply 3 multiply 5. 2 square into 3 into 5. That's the right answer, sir. Find the smallest possible integer m such that 60m is a square number. So whenever a number is a perfect square, the power of all the factors is even. So 60m, so 60 is 2 square into 3 into 5 into m. M is a wild card. You can put any number here. But because you want this whole thing to be a perfect square, so we will see what is missing. This 2 has a square on it, so it's good to be a perfect square. 3 has power 1, so it needs another 3 here in the place of m. I've written it here. This 5 has power 1, so it also needs another 5 here at least. Now it means m is 3 and 5. Now you see 3 will be square, 5 will be square, 2 is already square. So the m value is 3 into 5, that is 15. So the m is 15. Okay. Then we have, he says, the lowest number that is a multiple of both 60 and the integer n is 180. It means the LCM. The LCM of 60 and n is 180. Find the smallest value of the n is a little tricky question. So 60 is 2 square into 3 into 5, and we don't know. The LCM is 180. So here you see I have prime factorized 180. So 180 divided by 2, that's 90, 90 divided by 2, that's 45, 45 divided by 3, that's 15, 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So the LCM is 2 square into 3 square into 5. You know, whenever we take the LCM of two numbers, we always write the common factors and we note the largest power of the common factors. We also write down all the factors which are not common. The common ones are also written, the not common ones are also written. So look at this LCM. This 2 square came from where? It came from probably here. This 3 square comes from where? It is not here. This is not 3 square. This is not 3 square. This is only 3. So most probably the 3 square is here. From where this 5 came? The 5 came from here. So it means the least value of the n will be 3 square, and that is 9. A little tricky question. 9 is the right answer, sir. It's a tricky question. In the triangle, that's question number 14. In the triangle ABC, AB is 5 centimeter and AC is 6 centimeter. Construct the triangle ABC. The line BC is drawn for you. Okay, very simple. I will open my compass 5 centimeter. I will put the compass here. I will draw an arc here. Then AC is 6 centimeter. I will open the compass 6 centimeter. I put the needle of the compass here, means I will take C as the center and I will draw this arc. Where these arcs will intersect, I will join this with this point and I will join this with this point. And this point will be my A point. This is 5 centimeter long arc and this is 6 centimeter long arc. Okay, so this is how you will do this. So let me show you. I have done this on a paper. So I will open my compass 5 centimeter. I will place the compass needle on B. I mean, I will take this as center and I will draw this arc. This is a 5 centimeter arc. Then I will open my compass 6 centimeter. And by taking C as the center of the arc, I will draw this arc. This arc is of the radius 6 centimeter. Where these two arcs intersect each other, that is the point A. Then I will join B with the A and A with the C. Then their question is measure. This word is very important. Measure means by using an instrument, you have to actually measure it. Measure the angle BAC in your triangle. So we have to measure with the help of a BAC. So basically they want us to find out how much is this angle. So with the help of the protractor, measure how much is this angle, and that will be 130. So this angle will be 130. He says from 128 to 133, see, we say 130. So our answer is right. So we have question number 15. He says C is equals to the square root of 8a minus 3b. A part. Question number 15, A part. He says, find C when the A is 3 and the B is minus 4. We will substitute the value A equals to 3 and B equals to minus 4 in that formula. Very simple. So it will become square root of 8 into 3 minus 3 into minus 4. So 8 3s are 24, minus minus plus, 3 4s are 12. 24 plus 12, that's 36. And the square root of the 36 will be 6. Question number 15, and its A part is 6. Question number 15, B part. He says, rearrange the formula to make B the subject. Okay, we want to make B the subject, and the B is inside this radical sign. So I will take square on both the sides. So C is equals to the square root of 8A minus 3B. Take square on both the sides. So C square will be equals to this square, and this square root will be cancelled. And what will happen? 8A minus 3B. Now I want that B to be the subject. So B will come to this side. So C square plus 3B equals to 8A. And 3B will be equals to 8A minus C square. And B will be equals to 8A minus C square, the whole thing divided by 3. 8A minus C square divided by 3. So that is the answer. Question number 15, B part. So the next question is question number 16. He says, evaluate. Question number 16, A first part is 2 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 0 is 1. Plus 2 raised to power 3 is 2 into 2 into 2, and that will be 8. So 1 plus 8, that will be 9. 9 is the right answer, sir. Question number 16A, second part, 1 by 9 and whole raised to power 1 by 2. So the square root of the 1, that will be 1. 9 can be written as 3 square. So raised to power 1 by 2, power multiplies. So this 2 and 1 by 2, this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. So 3 raised to power 1. So the final answer will be 1 divided by 3. And it is the right answer, sir. Okay, question number 16, B part. He says, simplify 4x square and whole raised to power minus 2. This raised to power minus 2 is for both of them. So I will make that power positive, and inside the bracket, everything will reciprocate. So 1 divided by 4x square, the whole thing raised to power 2. Square of the 1 is 1. Square of the 2 means 4 square will be, or you can say 2 square square, that will be 2 raised to power 4, and that will be 16. And x square and its square, that will be x4. So the final answer will be 1 divided by 16x4. The matrix, question number 17. The matrix 4 0 0 1 represents the transformation T. Describe fully the transformation T. You may use the grid below to help you answer this question, Okay, so here you can see I have myself drawn a triangle here, and let me call this triangle A. So this triangle is triangle A. So its coordinates are this is 0, 1, this is 1, 1, and this is 1, 2. Here you have the transformation matrix. So the transformation matrix multiply the object is equals to image. So I will multiply the transformation matrix with the coordinates of the object, and whatever the answer I will get, that will be the image coordinates. So from here, the rows will multiply with the first column. then with the second column, and then with the third column. Then the second row will multiply with the first column. Second row will multiply with the second column, and the second row will multiply with the third column. So 0 plus 0, that will be 0. 4 plus 0, that will be 4. 4 plus 0 will be 4. Now this row will multiply. 0 plus 1, that will be 1. 0 plus 1, that will be 1. 0 plus 2, that will be 2. So these are the coordinates of the image. So I will plot that coordinates of that image there. And you know, this will become 0, 1 is this point. 4, 1 is this point. 4, 2 is this point. So this is my A prime, the image. Now, if you look at carefully here, so this figure has gone into this direction. Okay, this point has not moved. This point was at a distance of 1 from the y-axis, and now it is at a distance of 4. This point was at a distance of 1, and now it is at a distance of 4 from the y-axis. This point was on the y-axis and it has not moved. So it means it's a stretch, and the invariant line is y-axis. And the stretch factor is the distance of the image from the invariant line is 4. The distance of the object from the invariant line is 1. So the stretch factor will be 4 by 1, and that will be 4. So it is a stretch. Y-axis is the invariant line, and the stretch factor is 4. Then their question is, the transformation T maps triangle A onto triangle B. The area of the triangle B is x centimeters square. Find in terms of x the area of the triangle A. So whenever the stretch happens, the K, that's the stretch factor, multiply the object area is equals to the image area. The K here is 4, and object area we don't know, and the area of the image is x. So 4 times object area is equals to x. So the object area will be x divided by 4. So our answers are right. This is question number 17, its first portion. And then we have this second portion. Question number 18, A part. He says factorize completely p square q minus pq. So here you can take the pq common, and it will be factorized. So here you see PQ is common, bracket P minus 1, bracket close. This is the answer. Our answer is right. This is the solution. Then question number 18B, first part. He says factorize 5x squared plus x minus 4. So we will multiply the extreme terms. It will give you 20. So I will write the factors of the 20. And let me show you. I think I have missed it here. Oh, here we have. Okay, so let me increase the size. So factors of the 20 are 1 into 20, 2 into 10, and 4 into 5. By subtraction, you want plus 1. So I will choose this pair. And in subtraction, you know, we use different signs because we want plus 1 answer. So here with the larger number, I will put positive sign. With the smaller number, I will put minus sign. So 5x squared plus 5x minus 4x minus 4. From the first two terms, 5x is common. In the bracket, you will have x plus 1, bracket close. From the last two terms, -4 is common. In the bracket, you will have x plus 1, bracket close. Now this bracket and this bracket is common. So I will take this common bracket. From here, I will have 5x. From here, I will have -4 and the bracket close. So this is how you will factorize it. X plus 1 into 5x minus 4. Okay, then we have, he says, hence solve it. So we have already factorized it. So I will note down those factors there. So 5x square plus x minus 4 equals to 0. So its factorization is x plus 1 into 5x minus 4 equals to 0. Because these two factors, they are multiplying with each other and the answer is 0. So it means either the first factor is 0 or the second factor is 0. So x plus 1 is equals to 0. So x will be equals to -1. 5x minus 4 is equals to 0. So 5x is equals to 4. And x will be equals to 4 by 5. That is 0.8. So the two values of the x are -1 and 0.8. So our answer is right. This is the solution. Question number 19 and its A part. Louis works in an office. For normal time, he is paid $8 per hour. For overtime, he is paid the same rate as normal time plus an extra 50%. So normal rate is $8. So extra when he works overtime. So 8 plus 50% of 8, that will be $4. So he will be, whenever he do the extra work overtime, so he will be paid $12 for 1 hour. 1 month he works $140 hours normal time and 10 hours overtime. Work out how much he is paid for that month's work. It's a 2 marks question. So they are so first of all, normal payment is $8. Overtime payment is 8 plus 50% of 8, and that will be 8 plus 4, and that will be $12 per hour. Monthly payment will be 140 normal, so it will be 140 into 8 plus 10 hours is overtime, so it will be 10 into 12. That will be 120. 140 into 8, that will be 1120. 1120 plus 120, that will be $1,240. So he will be paid $140. $1,240 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Question number 19, it's B part. Sarah invests $240 in an account that pays 3% per year simple interest. She leaves the money in the account for 5 years. Work out how much money Sarah has at the end of the 5 years. So it's simple interest. Their question is how much is the amount? You know the amount is equals to the principal plus the interest. And you know the formula for the interest is PRT divided by 100. So it will be PRT divided by 100. You just have to put the values in this formula. Okay, so the 19B, here we go. So the amount is principal plus the interest. The principal, that's principal plus interest formula is PRT divided by 100. So the principal is 240. So A will be equal to 240 plus 240 into 3 into 5 divided by 100. So it will be 240 plus, it will be 720 into 5 divided by 100. So it will be 240 plus 3600 divided by 100. So it will be 240 plus 36, and that is 276. So this is the solution. Question number 19, and it's B part. 276 is the right answer, sir. So that is question number 19, and it's B part. So here we have another question. The time, question number 20. The time taken for 200 people to complete a 5-kilometer race were recorded. The results are summarized in the cumulative frequency diagram. So the total people are 200. The time is on the y-axis, on the x-axis in minutes. Use the diagram to estimate the median time. Median is 1/2 of the total frequency, and 1/2 of the total frequency here, that will be 1/2 of the 200, and that will be 100. So on the x-axis, I will check where is the 100. Here we go. From 100, I will go to the graph. And wherever it cuts the graph, I will check what is the value on the x-axis. It's approximately 27. Yeah, so from the graph, I can tell you the median is 27. The median is 27. Yes, sir. This is the solution. Then their question is find the interquartile range of the times. The interquartile range, I will first of all find out the 3/4, or you can say, okay, so first of all, let me find the Q1, the lower quartile, and that will be 1/4 of the total frequency. 1/4 of the total frequency means 1/4 of the 200, that is 50. So now on my graph, I will check where is the 50. The 50 is here. So from here, I will go to the graph and I will check what is the value of the x. That is 25 something. Yeah, 25. Okay. And then I will find out the 3/4 of the total frequency. That is 3/4 of the 200. That will be 3 into 50, and that will be 150. So on the x-axis, I will check where is the 150. And the 150 is here. Sorry. 150 is here, because it's very short, small. It's very, very small. So it is something like 30, I think. Yeah. So the Q1 is 25 and the Q3 is 30. So the interquartile range will be Q3 minus Q1. So that will be 30 minus 25. And that will be 5. So the interquartile range is 5. And the whole solution is showing up on your screen. Question number 20, second part, that's 5. That's the right answer, sir. Okay, then the question is, B part. It was found that the recording of the times was inaccurate. The correct time were all 1 minute more than the recorded. Write down the median and the interquartile range of the correct times. You see, if you increase 1 minute in all these values, so this will move 1 minute ahead. There will be no change in the median. Sorry, the median will increase by 1. So before it was 27, now it will become 28. But the interquartile range will remain the same, because the interquartile range is the difference of Q3 and Q1. So that difference will not change between the two values. So the median will become 28 and the interquartile range will remain 5. 28 and interquartile range remains 5. Our answer is right. So that was question number 20. So we have question number 21 on your screen. Question number 21, it's A part. He says express as a single matrix. Okay, so here this 3 is multiplied with this matrix, and then you have to subtract from this matrix, okay? So it's a simple question. There's no complication in it. 3, 9, minus 6, 15, minus this matrix. 3 minus 4, that's minus 1. 9 minus 0, that's 9. Minus 6 minus 1, that is 9 minus 6 plus 1. It's minus 5. 15 minus 2, and that is 13. Minus 1, 9, minus 5, 13. Simple. Minus 1, 9, minus 5, 13. That's the right answer, sir. Our answer is right. Okay. Question number 21. It's B part. Here a matrix is given. Its name is A. It says 3 minus 2, P minus 1. The determinant of the A is minus 2. So very simple. You multiply this with this member minus, then you multiply this with this member, and that is determinant. And it is given it is minus 2. Sorry, 2. So the determinant of the A is 2. So 3 into minus 1 minus P into minus 2 equals to 2. Minus 3 plus 2P is equals to 2. So 2P is equals to 2 plus 3. 2P will be equals to 5. P will be equals to 5 by 2. So P will be equals to 2.5. So we got the value of the P. That's 2.5. Oh, our answer is right. Then he says find the A inverse. So the matrix A is, if you want to find out the A inverse, first of all, you need to find out the A determinant, which we already know. Then you need to find out the adjoint of A. And then we will use the formula that A inverse is equals to 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. This is how you find this. We already know. We just have to find this. And then we will apply this formula and we will know the A inverse value. So 1 mark question. So here we go. So A inverse will be equals to 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So A1, we know the A determinant is 2. So 1 by 2 into adjoint. The adjoint of A, the A is this. So we will change their location. These two, their location will be changed, and these two, their signs will be changed. So minus 1, 2, minus 2.5 into 3. So this is my A inverse. 1 by 2, 0.5 means 1 by 2, minus 1, 2, minus 2.5, and 3. Look at here. Our answer is right, sir. So, right answer. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 22. The scale of a map is 1:25,000. The scale can be written as 1 centimeter ratio d kilometer. So find the d. Simply divide this with 100,000. Okay. 100,000. Okay. So you will get the value of the d. So map, if it is 1 centimeter, the actual distance will be 25,000 divided by 100,000, because in 1 kilometer there are 100,000 centimeters. In this scale, both the units are same. So if this is centimeter, this is also centimeter. So it will become 0.25 kilometers. So that means that the d value is 0.25 kilometer. 0.25 kilometer, a little heavy question. Then he says the distance between the two villages is 8 kilometers. B part hai. Find the distance in centimeters between the two villages. Okay. So now I know the scale, and the scale is on the map. If something is 1 centimeter, in actual it is 0.25 kilometer. And if something in actual is 8 kilometers apart, how much it will be on the map? Let me say that is x. So 1 by x is equals to 0.25 divided by 8, and x will be equals to 8 divided by 0.25. So it will be 8 multiplied 100 divided by 25, and it will become 8 into 4, and that is 32 centimeter. So the actual distance between, on the map, the distance between them will be 32 centimeters. 32 centimeter is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is, the distance between the peak of two mountains is measured on the map as 76 mm. So which is equals to something like 7.6 centimeter. Okay, so when you convert millimeters into centimeters, you divide with the 100. When you convert millimeter into centimeter, you divide with 10. So their question is, calculate the distance in kilometer between the two peaks. Okay, very simple, straightforward question. Map and actual, 1 centimeter represents 0.25 kilometer. Something is 7.6 centimeter apart on the map. So how much is it is in actual? Let me say it is x kilometer. So the x will be equals to 7.6 multiplied 0.25, that is 76 divided by 10, multiply 25 by 100, that is 1900 divided by 1000, and that is 1.9 kilometer. 1.9 kilometer. 1.9 kilometer is the right answer, sir. Question number 22, C part is showing up on your screen. Question number 23, it's A part. He says, solve the inequality. So first of all, I will solve this portion, then I will solve this portion, and then I will be able to answer this. Okay. So here we go. So I will take this portion, and minus 4 less than equals to 2x minus 5, minus 4 plus 5 less than equals to 2x. So 1 less than equals to 2x. So that 2 will come to the other side. So 1 by 2 less than equals to x. So it means x is more than 1 by 2. Then I will solve this portion. It is 2x minus 5 less than 7. 2x is less than 7 plus 5. 2x is less than 12. X is less than 12 by 2. X is less than 6. So when I combine both the answers, it will be x is equals to and greater than 1 by 2 and less than 6. This is how you do question number 23A part. Question number 23A part, our answer is perfect. This is my answer. Question number 23, it's a 3 marks question. It's B part. Here we have a simultaneous equation. So simple, 3x plus 4y equals to 3, 2x minus y equals to 13. So multiply this second equation with the 4 and add the first and that equation. Okay, I am going to use the horizontal method. So 3x plus 4y plus 4 bracket 2x minus y bracket close equals to 3 plus 4 into 13. Left side is added into the left side, the right side is added into the right side. So you will have 3x plus 4y plus 8x minus 4y equals to 3 plus 52. So we will have this and this will be gone. So you will have 11x equals to 55. X will be equals to 55 by 11. That x will be equals to 5. Once you know the value of the x, you can substitute it any value, any equation. You can substitute it in the first equation, or you can substitute it into the second equation, wherever you like. Okay, so I will put this in the in my 3 into 5 plus 4y equals to 3. So 4y is equals to 3 minus 15, and 4y is equals to minus 12. Y is equals to minus 12 by 4, and y will be equals to minus 3. So this is how, sorry, I just moved it. Yeah, question number 23. Okay, B part. X is 5, y is minus 3. So our answer is right. This is the solution. Question number 23. Volume of a cone is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Curved surface area of a cone is equals to pi r l. Volume of a sphere is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube, and the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. Question number 24. He says the solid is formed from a hemisphere of radius r centimeter fixed to a cone of radius r centimeter and a height h centimeter. The volume of the hemisphere is 1/3 of the volume of the solid. Okay, so this sentence is very important. Volume of the hemisphere is 1/3 of the volume of the solid. Find h in terms of r. Find h in terms of, sorry. Okay, so find h in terms of r. Okay, so we can do that, So according to the given condition, the volume of the hemisphere is equals to the 1 by 3 of the volume of the solid. So the volume of the hemisphere will be 1 by 2, 4 by 3 pi r cube. And that is equals to 1 by 3. And volume of the solid is the volume of the hemisphere plus the volume of the cone. So the volume of the hemisphere will be inside the bracket. You have 1 by 2 into 4 by 3 pi r cube plus 1 by 3 pi r square h. That is cone. Bracket close. So it will be cutting 2 by 3 pi r cube equals to, this will become 2 by 9 pi r cube plus 1 by 9 pi r square h. And from pi r cube, pi r, not the cube, here the r will be left, okay? From here r will be left, from here r will be left, okay? So you will have 2r by 3 equals to 2r by 9, and from here you will have 1 by 9 h. So here r will be left, here the r will be left, okay? So 2r by 3 equals to 2r by 9 plus 1 by 9 h. Okay, so bring this 2r by 9 to the other side. So you will have 2r by 3 minus 2r by 9 equals to h by 9. This will become 6r minus 2r by 9 equals to h by 9. 9 will be cancelled. So 4r is equals to h. So h is equals to 4r. A little tricky question. Let me show you the whole thing. It's a little. Okay. So the h is equals to 4r. This is a marking scheme. H is equals to 4r. Okay, then the question is, the slant height of the cone can be written as r under root k, where k is an integer. Find the value of the k. So, the slant height is this one. We call it L normally. And, this is a right angle triangle, so I can apply the Pythagoras here. So we can apply the Pythagoras, and it will be L square equals to h square plus r square. So it will be L square is equals to 4r. H square is 4r square plus r square. So the L square will be 16 r square plus r square. I applied the Pythagoras here. So it will be 16 r square plus r square. That's 17 r square. So take square root on both the sides. So L will be equals to the square root of the 17 r square. So it will be square root of 17 into the r. So that k is basically 17. They said it will be under root k, r into under root k. So it means the k value is 17. The k value is 17. Okay, then we have, he says, find an expression in terms of r and pi for the total surface area in centimeter squares of the solid. So we have to find out the total surface area. The total surface area here will be the walls of the cone, curved surface of the cone, that is pi RL, and the curved surface of the hemisphere, that is 4 pi r square divided by 2. So it will be 2 pi r square plus pi r, and in the place of the L, I can write under root 17 into r. So it will be 2 pi r square plus under root 17 pi r square. You can take pi r square common. So in the bracket, you will have 2 plus under root 17 bracket close. Pi r square bracket 2 plus under root 17 bracket close. That is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we have here question number 25. In the diagram, A is the midpoint of OC. So the ratios here, if this is 1, this is also 1, because this is the midpoint. So if this is A, this is A. So this whole thing is 2A. He says the midpoint of OC and B is the point on the OD where the OB is equals to 1 by 3. They are saying that the OB by the OD is equals to 1 by 3. From here, I am going to this. Okay. So that means that the OB is 1 and the OD, that whole thing, is 3. So this portion is 2, the whole thing is 3. That's the ratio according to them. OA is A and the OB is B. Okay. Express as simply as possible in terms of the AB. Capital AB, okay. So if you want to go from A to B, the bypass, we say bypass. From A go to O, from O go to B. Let me show you how I've written this. AB means from A go to O and from O go to B. When you go from A to O, that is minus A, plus when you go from O to B, that is B. So your answer is B minus A. The answer is B. So this is basically B minus A. B minus A. B minus A is the right answer, sir. Okay, then we have to find out the CD. You have to find out this. Okay, this is A, so this will be also A. So this whole thing will be 2A. This is B. So this is double of this. So it will be 2B. So this whole thing will be how much? 3B. So if you want to go from C to D, you will go from C to O, from O to D. Very simple, straightforward question. So if you want to find out the CD, you will go from C to O, and from there you will go O to D. CO is minus 2A and the COD is 3B. So you will have 3B minus 2A. So this is basically 3B minus 2A. That is CD. Yeah. Okay, then we have, he says E is the point on the CD where CE ratio ED is 1:2. So here somewhere you have E, and that E is in such a way that the CE is 1 and ED is 2. So this is the point E, and this is 1 and this portion is, that is what he said. He said the CE is 1 and ED is 2. So this is 1, this point. This is 1 portion, this is 2 portion, total there are 3 portions. Okay. So now what is their question? Express BE as simply as possible in terms of A or B. So they want me to find out BE. They want me to go from B to E. So very simple. From B, you can go to D. From D, you can go to E. From B, you can go to A. From A, go to C. From C, go to E. Or from B, go to O. From O, go to C. From C, go to E. Very simple, straightforward. Okay, so we know that CD, CE is here. This is 1, this is 2. That is the ratio which they have given. CE by CD is 1 by 3. So the CE will be equal to 1 by 3 of the CD. Okay, so the CE will be equal to 1 by 3. CD value I already know, that is 3B minus 2A. So I want to find out now the BE. Okay. So for BE, I will make the bypass, and the bypass is from B, I will go to A. From A, I will go to C. From C, I will go to E. BA plus AC plus CE. And BA is minus B plus A, AC is A, and plus CE is 1 by 3 of the 3B minus 2A bracket close. So it will be minus B plus 2A plus, when you open this bracket, it will become B minus 2A by 3. And this will be gone. So 2A minus 2 by 3 of A, and it will become 6A minus 2A, the whole thing divided by 3. So it will be 4A by 3. So this is, so BE will be 4A by 3. 4A by 3 is the right answer. So this is the solution of that whole thing. BE. Now he says, what special type of quadrilateral is BEC? So when I joined this with this, and you know let me show from here. The BEC quadrilateral, AB side is B minus A, BE side is 4A by 3, the CE side is 1 by 3 of the 3B minus 2A, and the AC side is A. If you look at these two sides, their basic vector is A. It has some number with it, but there is no problem with this number. This shows that these two are parallel to each other. So because BE is 4 by 3A, so because A is AC, so the BE is equals to 4 by 3 of the AC, which means BE side is parallel to the AC side. So it's a quadrilateral whose two sides are parallel to each other, two sides are non-parallel to each other. So that means that it's a trapezium. So the ABEC is a trapezium. It's a trapezium, sir. It's a little heavy question. He says the first 4 terms of a sequence SR 89, 83, 77, 71. Find an expression in for the nth term of this sequence. So a decrease of 7 minus 6. Again, a decrease of 7. Again, a decrease of, so I'm saying 7. A decrease of minus 6. Sorry, I'm saying 7. Here we go. So you can see in this sequence, you get the next term by subtracting 6 from the previous. So what I will do? It's a arithmetic sequence. So A plus D bracket n minus 1 bracket close. This is the formula for the nth term. Here A means the first term and D means the common difference. So 89 minus 6 bracket n minus 1, 89 minus 6n plus 6, 95 minus 6n. So this is the nth term. 95 minus 6n. This is an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which you get the next term by adding or by subtracting a certain number. Okay. Then he says find the smallest value of the n for which the Sn is less than 0. Okay. So 95 minus 6n is less than 0. Minus 6n is less than 0 minus 95. 6n is less than minus 95. So divide both sides with the minus 6. When you do this, the sign of the inequality will change. And this will go in this direction. The sign of the inequality has changed because you have divided both sides with minus 6. So whenever you divide with a negative number in inequality, the both sides are divided with the negative number. So the sign of the inequality will change. Now n is greater than 95 by 6. So n will be greater than, when you divide 95 with the 6, you get 15 whole 5 by 6. So it means the n is more than 15 whole 5 by 6, so n will be 16. The question was, find the smallest value of the n. So n is more than 15 whole 5 by 6, so n is the least value of the n will be 16. 16 is the right answer, sir. Then he says the nth term of a different sequence t is given by Tn is equals to n square minus 4n. Find and simplify an expression for Tn plus 1 minus Tn. So in the place of n, I will put n plus 1. Then I will put minus, then I put brackets, and n will remain n. Okay, so let me show you. It's just a game of it's trying to confuse you. Okay, so it will, in this formula, wherever the n is, you just put n plus 1. Okay. N plus 1 whole square minus 4 into n plus 1 minus bracket for this n square minus 4n. So I will open this. This is a plus b whole square. It will become a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it will be n square plus 2n plus 1. It will be minus 4n minus 4 minus n square plus 4n. 4n minus 4n will be cancelled. N square minus n square will be cancelled. So you are left with the 2n plus 1 minus 4. So it will be 2n minus 3. 2n minus 3 is the right answer, sir. Then he says the difference between tp plus 1 and tp is 75. He's talking about this thing. Instead of the n, he's using the word, the alphabet p. Okay. So whatever simplified shape you got here, just make it equals to 75 and find the value of the p. So same here, I will use 2p minus 3 is equal to 75. So 2p is equal to 75 plus 3. So 2p is equal to 78. P is equal to 78 divided by 2. So p is equals to 39. So the p is 39. 39. So, okay. So, my dear students, today in this video, we have done May-June 2015 DMAS 4024 1-2 paper. This paper 1 was from the zone 2. There were 26 questions in this paper, and we have done all the questions in this video. I think this video will help you. I have tried my best to write the solutions in such a way that they can help you, and also describe them in such a way that you can understand those solutions. But being a human being, I might have made some mistakes. But overall, if you think that this video is helping you, and you think that this video can help your class fellows, your junior students, or your senior students, or your teacher, please share the link of this video onto your Instagram, onto your Twitter account, onto your Facebook. When you do this, this helps me to promote my channel. I think it's a great blessing for me and for students also that I can make these videos and I can make their lives little easier, their parents' life little easier, and their teachers' life also can be made a little easier. Keep watching my videos and keep preparing for your Cambridge exam. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. God bless you all.